You know that feeling when you walk into your house after a long day, and instead of feeling relaxed, you just feel overwhelmed? That was me, every single day. I'd open the door, see the pile of shoes, the mail scattered on the table, dishes in the sink, and I'd just want to turn around and leave. I remember one specific evening. I was looking for my car keys for 20 minutes. 20 minutes! I was already late, stressed out, and I literally started crying over lost keys. That's when I knew something had to change. Then I discovered these 7 Japanese habits. And I'm not exaggerating when I say they completely transformed not just my home, but my entire mental state. Let me share them with you. Hi friends! Welcome to East and West Shared Stories. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I'm sharing something really personal. The 7 Japanese habits that saved my sanity. These aren't complicated rules or expensive organizing systems. They're simple, ancient practices that Japanese families have used for generations. And the beautiful thing? They work with your life, not against it. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into these life-changing habits together. Habit number 1, everything has its place. Now, when I first heard this, I thought, yeah, I know. CES. Be organized. But this is different. In Japan, this principle is called Teijo Tichi, fixed position, fixed quantity. It's not about being rigid or obsessive. It's about making your life effortless. Let me tell you what changed for me. I used to spend probably 30 minutes every morning just looking for things. Where are my keys? Where's my phone charger? Did I put my sunglasses in my purse or on the counter? So I started small. I put a beautiful ceramic dish by my front door, just for keys. That's it, one small change. And you know what? That first week, I saved probably 2 hours just from not searching for my keys. Then I got excited. I added a hook for my bag, a small tray for my phone and wallet, a basket for mail. Within a month, my entryway looked like those peaceful Japanese homes you see in magazines. But here's the real magic. It wasn't just about the physical space. Every time I came home and put my keys in that dish, I felt this little moment of calm. Like I was telling myself, you're home. Everything is in order. You can relax now. Start with just one thing this week. Pick the item you lose most often and give it a beautiful home. Trust me, this one habit will change your mornings forever. Habit 2, clean as you go. Okay, confession time. I used to be the person who would cook dinner, eat, and then look at the kitchen like it was a war zone. Pots everywhere, cutting boards piled up, counters covered in vegetable scraps. And I'd think, I'll deal with this later. Spoiler alert, later never came. Or when it did, I'd spend an hour cleaning and resent every minute of it. Then I learned how Japanese home cooks approach this. They have a concept called soji, continuous cleaning. It's not a separate task you do after cooking. It's woven into the cooking itself. So I tried it. While the pasta water was boiling, I washed the cutting board. While the sauce was simmering, I wiped the counter. When I finished with the olive oil, I put it back immediately instead of leaving it out. The first time I did this, something amazing happened. I finished cooking, plated my food, and looked around. The kitchen was clean. Not perfect, but clean. I almost cried. I got to enjoy my meal without that nagging guilt of the mess waiting for me. Now, 3 years later, this is my favorite habit. Because it's not really about cleaning, it's about being present. When you clean as you go, you're fully engaged in what you're doing. You're not rushing through cooking to get it over with. You're enjoying the process. And here's a secret. This habit works everywhere. Brushing your teeth, wipe the sink, getting dressed, hang up your pajamas, reading a book, put it back on the shelf when you're done. Small actions, done immediately, prevent big, overwhelming messes. Try it for just 1 week and watch how it changes your relationship with your home. Habit 3, the 5-minute daily reset. I learned this from my Japanese friend Yuki. She told me that in Japan, many families do a quick reset before dinner. Just 5 minutes where everyone tidies their personal items. I was skeptical. 5 minutes? What difference could that possibly make? But I tried it. I set a timer on my phone for exactly 5 minutes. And I just moved through my living room, fluffed the couch pillows, straightened the magazines, put the remote in its basket, folded the throw blanket. When the timer went off, I looked around and was genuinely shocked. My living room looked like I'd spent an hour cleaning, but it was 5 minutes. 5 minutes! The psychology behind this is brilliant. When messes are small, they're easy to fix. But when we let them accumulate for days or weeks, they become overwhelming. And when we're overwhelmed, we avoid them. And when we avoid them, they get worse. It's a vicious cycle. The 5-minute reset breaks that cycle. You're never dealing with a huge mess because you're catching it early, every single day. Now I do this every evening before dinner. It's become this peaceful ritual. I put on some soft music, set my timer, and just move through my space with intention. It's almost meditative. And the best part? I wake up every morning to a tidy home. There's no better way to start your day than walking into a peaceful, organized space. Try it tonight. Just 5 minutes. Set a timer. You'll be amazed. Habit 4. One in, one out. This habit literally changed my shopping habits and saved me thousands of dollars. Let me explain. In Japan, homes are typically smaller than Western homes, so people can't just keep accumulating stuff. They developed this brilliant rule. When something new comes in, something old must go out. I started applying this to my closet first. Every time I bought a new shirt, I had to donate or sell an old one. At first, I thought this would feel restrictive, but something unexpected happened. I became a much more intentional shopper. Before buying anything, I'd ask myself, what am I willing to let go of for this? And suddenly, that impulse purchase didn't seem so appealing anymore. Because I loved all my current clothes. Why would I replace something I love with something I just kind of like? This rule saved me so much money. I stopped buying things just because they were on sale. I stopped accumulating maybe someday items. Every purchase became intentional. And my closet? Instead of being packed with clothes I never wore, it became a curated collection of pieces I genuinely loved. Getting dressed became easier because every single item was something I actually wanted to wear. I expanded this to other areas too. New book? Donate an old one. New kitchen gadget? Let go of one I don't use. New decoration? Remove something else. The result? My home stays the same size, but the quality of everything in it keeps improving. I'm surrounded only by things I truly love and use. Try this with just one category this month. Maybe your closet or your books. You'll be amazed how it changes your buying habits.
Habit 5. Keep surfaces clear. This one was hard for me at first. I'm talking really hard. Because I was that person who used every surface as storage. Kitchen counter? Covered with mail, keys, random papers. Coffee table? Magazines, remote controls, half-empty coffee cups. Bathroom counter? Don't even get me started. In Japanese homes, you'll notice something immediately. The surfaces are almost empty. Counters, tables, shelves, they're clear and peaceful. This isn't just aesthetic. There's deep wisdom here. When surfaces are cluttered, your mind feels cluttered. Scientists actually studied this. Visual clutter increases cortisol levels, your stress hormone. Every time you look at that messy counter, your brain is processing dozens of items, and it's exhausting. So, I started with my kitchen counter. I removed everything except my coffee maker and a small plant. Everything else went into drawers or cabinets. And oh my goodness, the difference! Suddenly my kitchen felt twice as big. Cleaning took 30 seconds. Instead of 10 minutes, just wipe and done. And most surprisingly, I felt calmer when I cooked. My mind wasn't distracted by visual noise. Then I did my nightstand, just a lamp and my current book. My bathroom counter, only daily essentials in a small tray. My desk, completely clear at the end of each day. Here's the rule. Surfaces are for using, not for storing. When you're done using something, it goes away immediately. Start with one surface this week. Clear it completely, then maintain it for 7 days. You'll feel the mental shift, I promise. Habit 6. Thank items before discarding. Okay, when I first heard about this from Marie Kondo, I thought it was a little weird. Talk to my old sweater? Thank my broken blender? Really? But then I tried it, and honestly, it changed everything about how I let go of things. I used to feel so guilty when decluttering. I'd hold an item I never used and think, but my aunt gave me this. Or, but I spent $50 on this. Or, but maybe someday I'll need it. And I'd keep it. And my home stayed cluttered because I couldn't let go. The thanking practice shifted this completely. Instead of guilt, it became gratitude. I remember the first time I did this properly. I had this dress I bought for a wedding 5 years ago. Beautiful dress, expensive, but I'd never worn it again. I held it, and instead of feeling guilty about the money I wasted, I said, "Thank you for making me feel beautiful at my friend's wedding. Thank you for that wonderful memory. Your job is done now, and you can bring joy to someone else." And I let it go. No guilt, just peace. This practice honors the item's service to you. That coffee maker that broke? It made you coffee every morning for 3 years. Thank it. Those jeans that don't fit anymore? They served you well in a different season of life. Thank them. In Japanese culture, there's this belief that objects have spirits, tsukumogami. When you thank them, you're acknowledging their role in your life and releasing them with respect. Try this with just 3 items this week. Hold each one, thank it sincerely, then let it go. You'll feel the emotional weight lift. Habit 7. The evening reset routine. This is the habit that ties everything together. And honestly, it's become my favorite part of the day. In Japan, there's a practice called osoji, the evening tidying. Before bed, you reset your home so you wake up to peace. It's like giving yourself a gift for tomorrow morning. I started doing this about 2 years ago, and it transformed my mornings completely. Let me walk you through my routine. Around 9 p.m., I spend just 10 minutes moving through my home. I start in the kitchen, load any dishes into the dishwasher, wipe the counters, set up my coffee maker for tomorrow. Then the living room, fluff the pillows, fold the throw blanket, put away any items that wandered out of place. Bathroom, hang up towels, wipe the sink, put out fresh hand towels. Bedroom, lay out tomorrow's clothes, plug in my phone, put my book on the nightstand. The first morning I woke up after doing this, I almost cried. I walked into my kitchen, and it was clean. The coffee maker was ready to go. I didn't have to face yesterday's mess before I'd even had caffeine. It felt like someone had given me a gift. Now it's non-negotiable. Even when I'm tired, even when I've had a long day, I do my 10-minute reset. Because I know that tomorrow me will be so grateful. The Japanese have a saying, "The way you end your day determines how you begin the next." When you go to bed with your home in order, you wake up with your mind in order. Try this tonight. Just 10 minutes before bed, reset your space. Tomorrow morning, you'll thank yourself. So there you have it. The 7 Japanese habits that completely transformed my home
It's
and my
so
life.
wonderful to see you all again.
Let me recap them
Today
quickly.
I want to share
1.
a little secret.
Everything has its place. 2. Clean as you go. 3. 5-minute daily reset. 4. 1 in, 1 out. Keep surfaces clear. 6. Thank items before discarding. 7. Evening reset routine. Now I know what you might be thinking. That's a lot of habits. And you're right. Don't try to do all 7 at once. That's overwhelming, and you'll give up. Instead, pick just one habit to start this week. Which one resonated with you most? Which one would make the biggest difference in your daily life? For me, it was clean as you go. That single habit started everything else. But your journey might be different. Leave a comment and tell me, which habit will you try first? I read every single comment, and I'd love to hear your story. And if you found this helpful, please subscribe to East and West Shared Stories. We share wisdom from cultures around the world to help you live a more intentional, peaceful life. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Remember, small habits create big transformations. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, friend.